So our topic is cytotoxic antibiotics. So basically cytotoxic antibiotics are divided into the two part. One is a anthracycline derivative, another is a miscellaneous class. In anthracycline derivatives, the examples are daunorubicin, doxorubicin, carminomycin, citrarubicin and epirubicins. And epirubicin, that is a epimer of the doxorubicin, which is very important for various competitive examinations. Now in miscellaneous class of antibiotics, the example are actinomycin, D, which is also called actinomycin, mithramycin, bleomycin, and mitomycin C. Let us see the each and every drugs in details. So this is the structures of the anthracycline derivative. So why it is called anthracycline? Because of this is anthracene nucleus is there, which is called anthracycline on because of keto groups are there. Okay, and which is fused with the cyclohexane ring, so hence it is called anthracycline derivatives. Now drugs are daunorubicins. So if you look at the comparison between daunorubicin and doxorubicin, so everything is same substitution compared to R4 positions. On daunorubicin, R4 position is unsubstituted. In doxorubicin, R4 position where hydroxy group is there. In carminomycins, all substitutions are hydroxy groups and R2 substitutions which is unsubstituted. In idrabicins, all are unsubstituted except R3. So at only R3 positions there is a hydroxy groups. And as I said that epirubicin is a epimer of the doxorubicins. So if you look at the structures of the epirubicins, so an R3 and R2 positions. Okay, this is R3 positions. So where R3 positions in epirubicin there is a hydrogen, but in doxorubicin R2 position has a hydrogen. So these two substitutions are attached with the carbon, and these carbon substitutions are changed. In doxorubicin there would be some different substitutions and change in substitution, and in epirubicin also change in substitution that is observed. So this is very important questions. Now what is anthracycline and how it is occurred? So anthracycline generally occurred as a glycoside of the anthracyclinone, and this glycoside linkage involved in the 7-hydroxy group of the anthracyclinone and beta enomer of the sugar. That is very important. Okay, 7-hydroxy group of anthracyclinone and beta isomer sugar, and its configuration is L, that is a relative configurations. And anthracyclinone, it is nothing but a glycone containing anthraquinone chromophore with linear hydrocarbons galactones. So a glycone part of the antibiotic which is called anthracyclinone. Now if you look at the mechanism of action, so generally these kinds of antibiotics are act by three different mechanisms. So first is these doxorubicins intercalate between adjacent nucleotide along with the DNA forming a tight DNA drug interactions. Okay, so when this tight DNA drug interaction is occurred, so it disturbs the DNA synthesis as well as the transcriptions. Now second mechanism is enzyme inhibition. So doxorubicin also inhibit the enzyme topoisomerase, which is key enzyme involved in the DNA synthesis. And third probable mechanism is oxygen free radicals are produced, and these produce oxygen free radical damage the DNA and prevent the DNA synthesis. So this is probable mechanism for anthracycline derivatives. Now doxorubicin and daunorubicin both are obtained from Streptomyces pensatium. Daunorubicin is a glycoside formed between donomycinone and L-donosamine. So donomycinone, which is called glycone part, this is called glycone part, and as we discussed that there is a change in daunorubicin and doxorubicin at 14 positions. In doxorubicin 14 hydroxy group is present, in daunorubicin it is absent. If we look at the metabolism, daunorubicin is metabolized by 13 hydroxy derivatives, it is called daunorubicinols, and doxorubicin which is metabolized to 13 hydroxy derivative which is called adramycinols. And as we discussed earlier, epirubicin which is called epimer of the doxorubicin, which is very important questions. Now let us discuss about some miscellaneous class of antibiotics. So first is actinomycin D, which having a phenoxazine nucleus. So this nucleus is called phenoxazine nucleus, and it is generally obtained from the culture of Streptomyces parvulus, Streptomyces chrysomelis, and Streptomyces antibioticus. It is also called dactinomycin. In some book it is written like actinomycin D, in some book it is written like dactinomycins. And basic mechanism involved is DNA dependent RNA polymerase inhibitors, enzyme inhibitors, and that ultimately inhibit the DNA and RNA synthesis. And these 3-phenoxazone 1,9 carboxylic acid, it is called actinosins, and each carboxylic acid bound with pentapeptide. So if you look at here, this is a carboxylic acid derivative which is bound with the 5 different peptide bonds. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Same way it is also occurred at 9 positions too. Next is a bleomycin. So bleomycin, it is available in mixture A2 and B2. It is obtained from Streptomyces verticillius, which is called glycopeptide antibiotic. Very important for various competitive examination. In exam questions like which of the following is a glycopeptide antibiotic, and basically it is naturally occur in blue copper chelate form. And if you look at the mechanism, so bleomycin complex with the Fe2 plus, so that convert into the hydroxy and superoxide radicals, and these radical cleave the phosphodiester bond of the DNA and ultimately cause the degradation of the DNA strand. So same thing is I have shown in the pictures. So when DNA that is bound with the bleomycin, which is again bind with the Fe2 plus, and which is ultimately produce the superoxide and hydroxy radical, and which is cleave the phosphodiester bond of the DNA and ultimately cause the degradation of the DNA strand. Next is a mitomycin C. It is basically family of the aziridine containing natural product which is obtained from or isolated from Streptomyces caspitosus, and basically 3 main functional structure characteristics are required to which having a carcinostatic actions. So one is this quinone ring, another is carbamate functional group, and third one is a aziridine ring. And due to these 3 structural features arrange in its natural state and then after biochemically and enzymatically reduced to hydraquinone derivative. So hydraquinone derivative means this quinone C double bond O that is reduced to hydroxy groups and followed by loss of the methanol and resulting in the formation of the indohydroquinone. Okay, once this indohydroquinone is formed, then it is act as a bifunctional alkylating agents and then capable of the cross linking of the double helical DNA, and by these way that inhibit the DNA synthesis. Next is a mithramycin, which is called oralic acid derivative obtained from Streptomyces plicatus, and mechanism is the same like actinomycin, DNA dependent RNA polymerase enzyme inhibitors. And last is a streptozotocin that we discuss in nitrosourea derivatives. So naturally it is obtained from Streptomyces acromogens, and it is a nitrosourea derivative of alpha deoxyglucose. So this is called alpha deoxyglucose, this is called nitrosourea groups, and it is basically used in malignant metastatic islet cell carcinoma of the pancreas in pancreas cancers, and adverse drug reactions reported with streptozotocins are renal toxicity as well as the mutagenicity. This is all from the anti-cancer antibiotics. Thank you.